Well, some time ago I got accused of calling everybody stupid, when in actuality what I said is the people that don't listen to me are stupid. So with a remark like that, what does that make you? I don't even know where to go with that. But what we're talking about here today is my 1968 Fastpack, where I had this crappy clear distributor cap on. I was told, you should get rid of that because it's a piece of garbage. You know, I know that, and that's one of the reasons why I've never run one and why you've never seen it on the car before. But this does have a feature, and it is actually a tool, and it's part of my arsenal. Now, why would I have this clear distributor cap? Well, the answer is exactly for what it is. It's clear. And if it is on the distributor and you're having problems with sparks, you can see the sparks and where they're being delivered to. Yes, that's right. This is a diagnostic tool. Now, one of the reasons why you wouldn't want to run them is because they usually form all kinds of cracks, and you can see that happening to this distributor cap right here. So this thing is eventually going to fall apart, and that's usually what happens to them. They're brittle and a very novelty. They're frankly, they're junk. This is actually what came on the car when I first bought it. It's not even color coordinated to anything. I don't even know why the hell I would want to put this on the car just for sake of, trying to be stylish. This is just it's junk. So anyway, this is going back into my toolbox where it belongs because that's what it is. It's a tool, a diagnostic tool. So for those of you that were jumping to conclusions saying that I'm dumb for using a clear distributor cap, maybe you're dumb for making such a remark because this was actually being used for a very intelligent reason. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Thanks, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting Mail Call Monday. I'm your host, the Duckman. We're back today opening up mail and stuff that's been sent to us, and we've got 3 packages. The third one I had to open privately because I was asked nicely not to do that in public for everybody to see. That's already been opened. Thank you very much, Tim. I really do appreciate it. From here, I got 1 package that came from somebody without a return address, but it's got what looks like Amazon labels on it, so it could have been anybody sent me drop ship something from Amazon. And this one came from, came from my friend named Sean, and I joked with him and I sent him a message via Facebook. I said, some weirdo sent me some mail and put your name down as the return address, and I don't know why somebody would do that. He thought that was kind of funny, as of course, I don't know. But I'd like to bust this one open first and see what we got in there. So, let's see what came from this mystery Sean guy. Alright. Note. Always read the note. Something that B always forgets to do. By the way, she's not here today. I don't know why. She's doing her own thing, and, I don't chase people. So if they show, they show. If they don't, you blow. Alright. I misspelled your name on purpose. Love, Sean. And it was indeed spelled wrong. Up on the label right there. And yes, that's my address. Oh no, I just showed my address publicly. Ah! So let's see what he sent me here. We got something. It looks like it is what is it? Ghostbusters Burnt Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. It looks like a grub or something. He's got like a maggot-looking body. Does he do something? Oh, he's a rubber duck. Now it makes more sense why he's got the little bobby tail like that. It's actually a Stay Puffed Marshmallow duck, a burnt one. That's kind of neat. That's cool. It's certainly something that I don't have. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. Well, before we open the next package, as always, check out duckshit.net for my mailing address. If you'd like to send something to me, you'd like to send something to one of the ladies, use the mailing address that you find up there on my website, duckshit.net. You can also find all my different social media links. You can find all of my different YouTube channels. You can find the stuff that the ladies are doing just the same. And you can even send me an email through the website right there. If you want to send me an email directly, DuckmanCycles at duckshit.net. And thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll be back right after the intro. After communicating with a friend of mine via Facebook, I think this might have come from him. I can't wait to see what it is, and I think it might be something as per our conversation, so we're about to find out. And I hope he didn't spend a lot of money on me. Oh, we got a note. Dear Glenn, Merry Christmas. We hope you enjoy your new phone. Did he really? I hope he didn't. I had this stupid iPhone that it's been killing me. This thing is just broken and just acts like a complete piece of trash. And you can like Apple all you want. I have had nothing but shit experiences with Apple computers. And because I'm an advanced user, anything Apple products I find to be so binding. They won't let you do anything. Microsoft isn't much better anymore nowadays, and things like Androids or Linux machines I've usually had much better experiences with. But yeah, no kidding, he really did send me a phone. That is just absolutely incredible. It is an Android, thank God. Appreciate this, Jody. It is a J6 2020 blue smartphone, not something I've ever experienced before. I hope it is unlocked. It does, looking at the frequencies here, it is compatible with my phone service, as long as it does take a GSM card, and it appears to. This actually looks like it's going to be pretty damn cool. Now, before I start using this thing, I'm going to have to buy myself a case for it, because I unfortunately ruin phones without cases. And this one, yeah, I will just mangle this. It looks like it has some kind of case on it already. Is this right? No, it's just a blue phone. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. And it's leaps and bounds ahead of where I was with that piece of crap iPhone that I've got. This is great. Got more memory in it than the iPhone is that I had. Well, it's pretty easy to say. It's an older iPhone 6 anyway. Looks like it's got a high enough resolution that'll work for me, because I don't really use my phone for that much anyway. I usually use it for the occasional communication app for, of course, making phone calls, checking my emails once in a while, and occasionally answering YouTube comments when I'm on the road. But typically I use a tablet for most things, so a basic phone is truly all I need. And honestly, I could probably get away with just a regular flip phone. But this is really cool. Jody, you've outdone yourself. We had that conversation that my phone is crap, and it wasn't in my budget yet to get a phone, because I got all my money tied up in investments, which is all going towards my shop. And about the shop, well, the market kind of bombed right after Thanksgiving, and that's going to set me back a little bit. But my goal was anytime between the end of the year and around tax day. So I still have about 4 more months to pull things together, and it still could happen. But it's just like anything else in life. It's going to be late rather than it's going to be early. And usually if something does turn out to be early, it's too early for it to be comfortable to work for you. And that's happened to me a lot also. But right now I'm just kind of rambling. So this is cool. I can't wait to plug this thing in a charger and see exactly what we got here. I really appreciate this more than you know, Jody. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to have to figure out where the little slot is on here so I can pop my GSM card in there and get this thing up and running. This is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, we're going to go run inside, and we're going to talk a little bit about some ducks and some chickens, because we got some things that are going on with them, and well, we got some more news coming up with them also that I need to share. So let's go ahead and step inside and see what's going on. Poor baby. Up there we got little Biddy. Biddy looks a little greasy because she's got some medicine in her water, and she splashes it up on herself, so her feathers are a little oily right now, but that's just common with the medicine. She's got a little problem with sinuses there, a little something that's causing her eyes to be puffy, and well, she's not, I guess she's not horribly suffering. She's getting around, she's eating okay. I love her to death. You know, this is firstborn, and there might have been a little bit of a mix-up at the nursery because she doesn't look like her brother and sister. So chances are that she's probably not the same chicken. I don't want to handle her too much because she's a little grouchy right now. But this poor little baby, yeah, poor little baby. She's just doing her own thing, so I'm just going to leave her be. And let's have a look at the other ones. All right. There's Caroline showing me her ass. Come here, Caroline. Come on. Turn on the exposure here. That's as far as the exposure goes. Well, the one with the white chest there, that's Tezzy. And the one that's almost all black to the left, over there, that's LC. And LC is our rooster. He's the only boy of the bunch. And LC technically would mean, well, little cock. Because that's what he is. He's just a little rooster at the moment. He's still growing. He's got a ways to go. And if he comes a little closer here to the opening, I'm going to grab him for a second, and I'm going to show you why he's believed to be a boy, and how you sex a chicken, which is kind of interesting. Caroline over here is just kind of chilling. They really made a mess out of this box, man. This is where they spend most of their time during the day. I leave the thing open. They can come out if they want. Sometimes they come and run around the living room for a minute, and then they go right back in. They don't seem to want to come out too much, but now that the babies are getting older, they've been popping out more and more frequently. Right, LC? Want me to give you some more food, huh? Give you some more food? You got food in your dish there, but for some reason you don't like what I give you. But you do like the baby food. Even though you don't have to eat that anymore, you got used to it. Right? Bark, bark, bark. Right, Boomer? Boomer's over there. He's just kind of chilling. Good boy, Boomer. Here they come. Coming for their food. Come here, Elsie. Let me see you. We're gonna look at his wing here real quick. Now his wing is what you would look at to designate sex. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Not the easiest thing to do with a squirmy little chicken. Caroline's getting mad at me. I'm sorry, Caroline. I'm not hurting you, baby. Alright, we're gonna look at his wing. You look at the feathers. You see how there's a straight line that goes all the way around those feathers. They're not tiered in any way. That usually means boy. And then Tezzy over there, if she can get closer to us, she'll have a different setup on her wing, where her feathers are tiered into two different lengths. Come here, I won't hurt you. She's starting to get a little pink up on her forehead there. Yeah, her I don't know if they call it a comb on a female, because well, only roosters typically get it. So sometimes you'll find a hen with a comb. Come here, Tezzy. Come on. Let me see you. Come on. There you are. Look at you. I'm gonna snatch you. I'm gonna snatch you. Come here. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Tezzy's always been the squirmy one. She screams and freaks out. Just acts a little crazy for a few minutes until she calms down. It's alright, Tezzy. It's okay. I'm gonna hold her for a minute and let her calm down, and then we'll fire the camera back up. Yeah, we're back. Tezzy's a little squirmy. She just takes a little bit of delicate handling for her to come around. And then she calms down. Yeah. I know, you want to go back in by your mommy, and I'm going to let you go in there, but in just a minute, okay? Just a minute, just a minute. First, we have to show our audience why you're a girl. We'll take a look at her wing. And you see those tiered feathers? We have long ones and short ones. Sorry, baby. You didn't like that at all. Well, that means she's a female. And I'll put the male feathers up on the screen there again so you can see what the two of them look like. Now, Biddy up there also has the female feather shape. Yep, little Biddy. I'm sorry, little baby. I know, you're sick. You're sick. You're gonna be just fine, though. I love you. And, Biddy likes to be handled more than these other two do. These two have an actual mommy. Poor Biddy was rejected by mommy. So I immediately took her in, and, she just loves the crap out of me. Alright, Biddy, go ahead. Or Biddy, rather. Tezzy, you run back in there with mommy. Alright, you okay? Are all of you okay, huh? I should put this camera in night mode. I don't know if it would look any better, though. Low lux mode. I don't know if that helped any. I guess it did a little bit. Turn up the exposure as much as it'll let me, and that's it. That's all you get. Should be enough. I'll post-process to get a little more light, but these are the babies. They've grown so much. These guys are, they're pushing right about a month old, and I think Biddy is only a week older than that. Biddy was hatched separately over at the chicken nursery there, and a friend of mine put her in the incubator. And these two were hatched naturally under mommy. Right, Caroline? Caroline's a piece of work. She actually lets me pick her up and put her on my lap and pet her. Something, of course, that she would not have let me do at all. Well, even just as much as a month ago before Halloween. Now, she'd run around and be a maniac in the neighborhood, didn't want anything to do with me. But now she trusts me. She knows I bring the food. I clean her cage out, which she's due for again. Man, they just threw that blanket and threw food everywhere. It's amazing how much food they throw around, but they still shit like crazy, which tells me they're eating. I know they're eating because I can feel it in their crops. Well, I guess that's about it for the chickens today. So as always, you guys, please licky, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out duckshit.net for my mailing address. If you'd like to send B or I or anybody some mail that you see up on my YouTube channel, that's the place to do it. My current address will always be advertised there. And you can also check out my other social media pages. You can find my Instagram, my Twitter, all the other stuff that I'm doing. It's all up there. So if you see that I'm not posting regularly on one of my YouTube channels, it's probably because you're watching the wrong YouTube channel. Check out one of the other ones and you'll find me for sure. So subscribe subscribe to all of them. And, you know, plug that dingle belly so that way you get updates every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back, hopefully, with some more videos coming up later this week. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Well, as I was saying, Biddy loves her daddy, and there's no doubt about that. This one just wants to be with me every minute of the day. And I'm so sorry you're sick. I hope whatever it is, you get over it soon. Yeah, you poor baby. You poor baby, you just want to rest all the time. I know. At least you're still eating. You're still eating, yes you are. We've got some medicine for you. There's been no change yet. It's only been a day or two, and hopefully you'll come around. You're such a sweetheart. I'd really hate to see something terrible happen to you. Oh, you're such a good baby. Yeah, I know. I know.